BSC is in a prime position to win team fights, take the objectives.
To test those drafts under pressure, boys. Casters, take us in.
Alright, sure they get the resources. Every last hit in this game matters even more now because both mid laners are costly mid laners. They need a lot of gold, a lot of EXP and items to be online.
That is gonna hurt him, but no worries. The NCR heals the whole up to a 4 right now. So priority here being focused onto the mid priority. After this, we're gonna see a big rotation coming in from Shrew eSports.
Yes, and I'm quite impressed with Kagendra so far. Even though BSC is playing BSC's game, I think Kagendra is keeping pace. And for all our Indonesian fans or Kagendra fans in totality, look, this is a good sign. Perhaps they could make something different in this first game. But for now, WeRaw, yes, he's trailing by a little bit of EXP. But across the board, Kagendra, they're holding on not bad. It's about, what, 400 gold difference? Of course, in advantage to BSC.
Well, in advantage to BSE, and looking at the items real quick, the 400 definitely is covered back by Lady Sun in the farm lane with a 400 healthy.
Went the boots, so he's trying to go straight for the Doomsday.
Yep, Doomsday being picked up right now, but hold on a minute, Ihans gets engaged on.
Yep, they actually push Ihans back, but for now, it's still okay. 12 seconds, nobody wants to take too much of a risk, but Senko, he sees the opening, gets the first blood. WeRaw, a perfect start. Can he get Musang King as well? Indonesia fans, you can start to scream to get this. It's a big win, even if they don't get it. 4 minutes, the first time of the game. Kagendra in the lead.
Kagendra's on board right now, with that kill towards the mid lane onto Zihong. They get the bottom tower, they get the Tyrant. They start off huge in this game 1.
Yep, they want to go for the punish here. Musang King opens up, he wants the Azure, gets a smite as well. A nice steal, but Xiang, he needs to move away. That deterrence coming in from BSC has managed to push them off. Kagendra, they get the Tyrant, but they have to trade an Azure Golem for it.
This Kagendra farm and roam duo is giving so much pressure on the map, creating so much space for the jungler of Kagendra.
Yeah, Musang King actually dropped the Furball at this point. A little bit of pressure. But if you take a look at what Xiang is doing, he has freedom of
team fight that will going to be happening real soon. Because right now, both teams, they're holding on strong, 50-50 in terms of the goldie. No one is ahead as of this point, Kin.
Yeah, Musang King, he actually chooses to walk in the faces of Kagendra. Such confidence from this guy. Drops the Furball. They get a catch. 2 members stunned up. WeRaw gets the first kill. Zihong tries to get away. Will be able to make it out. That ultimate coming in from Dian only manages to catch WeRaw and Kagendra. This is a new Indonesian #1 squad.
This Indonesian #1 squad is coming up huge in this game 1. They have secured yet another kill onto the Shrew eSports jungle. Right now, they're knocking onto the mid tower. If they secure this, they open up the map immediately.
Yeah, we talked about this. The T1 in the mid, so important. It opens up vision control for the side of Kagendra. At the same time, T1 on the top in trouble as Ihans pushes them back. Musang King, you stole it away. This time, WeRaw gets revenge, takes it. But Xiang, he comes in, gets the truth mantra, gets taken out. But nobody on the side of Kagendra is going to stop falling just yet. Lanfeng, no. WeRaw, the two of them have fallen. This is a perfect situation for BSC. On to Lu, next target. He should be falling really soon. Zihong comes in, finishes up the kill. Will they give it to Musang King? Yes, they will. Take my Crimson, we will take everything back.
Everything that Kagendra has built over this.
Yes, a major trust. And there might be more problems. The boat drops down Ihans. There is no support. He gets caught off. Zihong gets the kill. What else is Kagendra going to be able to do at this moment? Nothing, because Musang King is in perfect control. The map, all 3 lanes being pressured by BSC.
And while all of this is happening, ladies and gentlemen, look at the clash lane. Arlie, JR is free farming all this time. They invested so little and they got so much back from Shrew eSports.
Yeah, this is the best offer you can find, right? T1 on the top now going to be taken by the side of JR. This is a big growth and farm for him. Level 9 still matched up by Lanfeng, but if they make a mistake here, Kagendra, they're going to be punished so hard.
Ooh, I'm still looking, right? Senko has to be the man to find these key engages on the backline, just like how he did just now. For the side of Shrew eSports, it's the same. Xiang got that 2-man truth mantra just now on the red buff. He was the one who got it back from Shrew eSports, and right now, it's banking on Senko, on the Maestro, or Xiang on the Dharma.
Okay, so let's help out the newer audiences. What is Kagendra supposed to do at this point? How do they fight?
How do they fight? Simple. We first identify Shrew eSports, Zihong and JR as the carry. So, on the side of Kagendra, you need the 2 core engages. Senko on the Maestro, Ihans on the Sun, so to find these key engages for them to get back the game.
Yeah, they definitely need to cut down the options available for the side of BSE, right? There's too many mobile heroes on the side of BSE's draft. You have the Arlie, you have Zhihong on the Kongming, and this is going to be a big problem. If Senko gets taken down at this point, they will chase in. No kills just yet, but the real trouble is your Crimson Golem is under pressure. Will they be able to get it? I think he has gone, yes, into the hands of WeRaw. They managed to protect that resource, but there is more pressure coming in from BSE.
More pressure coming in, and right now Tyrant has spawned once again onto Heroes Gorge at 8-minute mark. Right now we see a small poke coming from WeRaw. Dream won't be expended.
Yep, it's a big resource because right now the next Tyrant of the game has spawned, and I don't think WeRaw wants to overcommit at this point. They're already losing. It's not good to lose another one. Can they get the steal here? It looks like that option is not going to be explored. Musang King secures it. There is more fighting prowess for Black Shrew eSports.
I'm still waiting for the key engage here, Kin. We gotta see who is the hero of this game, who gets the crucial engage on the backline. Lanfeng here. Although yes, BSE is winning in terms of gold with healthy 1.6k, you cannot be counting out Lanfeng and Lu. This combo is so powerful, the burst damage is so high. If they're untended, that's gonna be a big issue for Black Shrew eSports.
I know, but BSE, you know what they're doing? They keep putting the Mankey in front of the face of Lanfeng, and he can't do anything. Look, he's at the top of the gold chart, 6,500. But he can't get the correct targets.
Indeed, he can't get the correct targets here. We gotta see the first fight. Both these teams are playing super cautious coming to game 1 right here, and winning strategy just to blow up some damage here as they look for the blue buff invade.
Yeah, once again, they see an opening in BSE. They will put this pressure here. Musang King able to get it? No. JR actually will not be able to get it as well. WeRaw secures it for the team, but still they're losing a lot of space all across the map. The only saving grace is that Kagendra, I think they haven't lost this team once, so there's a little bit of control they still have at this point.
Wow. Black Shrew eSports playing like their style here, Kin. They don't look for the overextending fight, they don't look for any fights, but they go for these objectives. What are objectives? The Crimson buff, the Azure Golem, all these are objectives that you can take to really escalate your lead. And right now, it's the 10-minute mark. We have the Shadow variants being spawned onto the map.
Yeah, already not looking good. JR, he goes in, he makes it out as well. What a nice one. A lot of damage, but the heals are coming in. They managed to find JR. This is the perfect chance. Kagendra, you need to finish the job. Either take the objective or get more kills. And the call now, WeRaw says, you guys push. I'm going for the Tyrant.
Remember when we said we needed a hero? This is your hero. Ihans catching JR, the crucial carry, the Arlie from Black Shrew eSports.
Yeah, but Xiang, he's hiding in the corner. He's waiting for an opening. Not presented anymore. Lanfeng, he gets the Tyrant. This is the 10-minute Tyrant, a Shadow Tyrant, guys. Why is this so good for the side of Kagendra?
Whew. You get a ton of damage, you get a lot of wave clear, you dictate the pace of the team fight with this extra damage buff. If you want to put in numbers, it gives you about 2,000 to 3,000 extra gold in terms of the buff, in terms of damage here, Kin.
Okay, I want you guys to focus on Ehans here. The items are up. The 4th item from the left, that Frigid Charge, there's going to be a big moment. If Ehans is able to jump into the backlines of BSC, he could cause a lot of problems.
Oh man, just look at those two Storm Shots here. He's definitely going for that Siege Breaker as well. The moment you get caught by the boat, by the Frigid Charge, he's going to explode immediately.
Yeah, this is going to be a big moment. WeRaw giving information for the team. Xiang though, he's trying to hide in the shadows. He manages to catch out some information, but I don't think this is the time for him to show up.
Wow. Both teams, as you mentioned here, Bob Wave is still under pressure coming from the side of Kagendra here. Wave stays not looking good as BSE holds off this Tyrant push with a masterclass defense.
Yeah, WeRaw gonna just eat that furball for now, but they take the T2 overall. So Kagendra, I can't believe this. WeRaw is playing so well. Kagendra is like a brand new team.
Brand new team, but 10 seconds onto the Tyrant here. Both teams will be putting focus on the Shadow Vanguard that is available for grabs.
Yeah, Kagendra now looking for an opening. They don't have to overcommit, right? A lot of teams make the mistake of, you know what, let's pressure, make a mistake, overcommit, get punished for it. And Kagendra, I like this restraint. It is not power that you want, it's the power of restraint. Knowing when to go in, important decisions to be made.
Wow, that was 2 back-to-back as well, Kin. As you mentioned, important decisions, and that was an insanely important decision coming from Kagendra to really grasp the second objective of the Shadow variant here. Right now, they are in control of the game despite being the ones down in gold.
Yep, this truly is a spectacle, right? How many times do you see Musang King actually getting pressured by another team?
Not a lot. In MKL, not a lot of teams can be above BSE, aside from Nova eSports, but definitely Kagendra definitely showing us a new and improved Kagendra, the champions of IKL, showing up in their first game of KWC 2025.
Yes, and what a performance to start with. They're calling out this T2 is under pressure on the bottom side. It looks like they might want to take the fight. We roll. He spins it out, takes the dream roll, gets the safety at this point. Now, Kagendra, it is an important decision because they still have the Overlord flying on the top. Oh, hang on, they get the catch as well. Senko, he is going to be taken down. A big win, but hang on, nice stuns, not enough damage coming in. Weeraw could not make the difference, and it's 2 down. Ehans and Senko, the big players on the side of Kagendra, down for the count, but BSE, they have more problems to deal with. Can they deal with the Overlord?
Overlord, yep, is being spawned right on the top side, and BSE, like you mentioned, has to attend to it, but thankfully, to Xiang on this Dharma, looking for these crucial engages onto the backline of Senko here. We talked about if Senko doesn't get going, Kagendra does not have a game, and Xiang looks at the fact, he shuts it down.
Yeah, Weeraw, he's going to try and escape the end. It's falling low. What a nice burst coming in. Can he get more? But Xiang, he's coming in from the back. Does he have his ultimate? He does have it. Will not overcommit at this point. They got Weeraw down. The tank is gone. All they need to do now is play safe. BSE, they run off with a bunch of scratches, and the chase is on. Kagendra, can they find it? Lanfeng and Lu, the boat is committed as well, but they miss out. And BSE, they make it out safe.
They make it out safe, but one thing's for sure, their health bars are not looking healthy to contest for this Shadow Tyrant here. Another Shadow variant going to the hands of Kagendra here. How many do you need to close out this game?
Yeah, exactly right. And I'm really surprised because BSE, we know them as a team that really likes to take control of the map. And this is the first time they're kind of losing control, even though they have the goal lead.
Well, I kind of have to argue here, right? You have the goal lead, you are playing the fundamentals better, but you're dropping yourself, you're dropping devs here left and right during these objectives here. This is not the BSE that we are familiar with here, Kin.
Yeah, totally unfamiliar, right? But there is one familiarity that I like, which is Zhihong. He's at the top of the damage charts, right? This Kongming, his main role is to be able to melt down the members on the side of Kagendra, and which is why I think, look, the draft makes sense for the side of BSE, but for now, the pressure is coming in from Kagendra once again.
Exactly, and if you look at Zhihong's item build, he's almost closing out on his final item, be it the Splendor, be it the Tome of Wisdom. He is an artillery mage, and he's going to be banking on so much damage onto the backline of Kagendra.
Yep, the lifesteal is going to be quite insane, right? He's going to be able to sustain, just getting the extra damage, and every extra bit counts. As Kagendra, like I said, every bit counts. They take another T2. It is a barren map here in the jungle side of the BSE.
And that is the final tier 2 as you mentioned here, and right now, utilizing Lanfeng's spell, they are slowly but surely pushing down another tier 3 off the side of Black Shrew eSports. It's just about a ticking clock.
Yeah, I'm so curious about JR's heartbeat at this point. He got bursted down pretty much in the first, 3 seconds of that skirmish itself. And it feels like Kagendra, they're just waiting for that perfect opportunity.
Well, we gotta see here, King. We gotta see. Will it be Senko? Will it be Ihans? Will it be Xiang to look for these crucial engages here? Look at Xiang right now. He's finding an angle onto the backline of Kagendra.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Xiang has a perfect opportunity. They are all very close to the wall. Musang King jumps in. Xiang waiting for that moment. Gets a slam onto the wall. Ehans makes it out. Weeraw covers him as well. The boat, they can re-engage if they want. He will throw it down, but it's just a defensive measure. BSE, they have to back off. But at this point, what's at risk? Kagendra, they have an opening across the map. Maybe consider that Shadow Overlord.
And once again, Kid, once again, BSE hold off another objective tape coming in from Kagendra, and right now they're knocking onto the Shadow Vanguard.
Is this the best decision though? Right now, there is a chance. Weeraw, he does have smite. He can come in for the steal as well. Zhihong waiting on the backlines. Xiang as well. They try to lock him down. Musang King gets it on the backlines. Ehans gets caught as well. Here comes Senko. He's trying to make a difference, but it's not enough. Xiang with the damage, and there is too much damage on the side of BSE. It's an ace on the side of Kagendra and BSE. This is the #1 team we've been waiting for.
The #1 team comes up huge with Xiang on this Dharma. That beautiful 3-man truth mantra onto the backline seals the deal for this Game 1, Kid.
Yeah, BSE, all they need is one golden chance and they will take it. So BSE, past champions, champions to be as they take game #1.
Wow, what a masterclass of a Dharma here. We were mentioning, Kin. Who will be the hero of this game? Who will find the crucial engage here? It was not Ihans, it was not Senko, it was none other than BSE Xiang on this signature Dharma.